All right, folks, welcome back to the Dota 2 Canada Cup Season number 4. It is the playoffs, the next quarterfinal match between Leviathan and Void Boys. We got that best-of-3 series going on right now. You know who it is already. It's Mott, and of course with me tonight is Grant. Grant, how the hell are you, man?
I'm doing great. I mean, the godfather of North American Dota has come back to grace everyone.
That's right. The legend himself. He's here. What have you been up to, man? We were talking about it before game. Maybe some NEL?
No, just NEL. Casting NEL every Friday night. So that's always fun. And then just playing a lot of Dota. That's about it, working, you know. That job life.
Living the dream, man. NEL. It's
NEL and Walmart. What are you going to do?
Oh, you're casting Dota 2 Canada Cup now. We talked about Leviathan a bit, Void Boys obviously, but you know Shredder obviously. We talked about him a bit before the game. And yeah, these two teams going at it. Best of 3 series here. What do you know about both of these squads?
All I know is that when, who was it, E-Hug played against Leviathan, I just said all you have to do is ban Troll, because Leviathan will first pick it every game, doesn't matter who they're playing versus, and all I know is they let the Troll go through, and Shredder plays that hero, what, like 100 times a week, I think? Something crazy like that. I mean, it's something.
I mean, that hero is pretty good, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
That seems, it's almost broken. And they get the Sniper too, which is also, like, I've seen that hero a ton.
That hero is more broken than Troll. It's 10 seconds. So I think Sniper's considered, like, the second best hero in the game right now by, like, most of the pros behind Axe and Batrider. I guess that'd be third. That's why I work at Walmart, yeah.
Sniper seems, like, super broken, honestly. I agree. I feel like Shrapnel seems pretty good. You can get kills in mid lane. It's impossible to kill him because his range is like 1,000 freaking yards. So
yeah, he doesn't have one bad matchup except maybe a tiny Wisp, but like he doesn't lose a 1v1 to anyone mid. It's really ridiculous.
And that's fine because tiny Wisp, I mean, will beat 90% of the heroes in the game, except when I guess Bristleback played Barteezy. I guess that doesn't lose to tiny Wisp because that's just like, that's just our tour, I guess.
Yeah, but I don't. How have you been following Void Boys at all? Like the Pat Soul and Fly. I remember when they played for top 5 in the American qualifiers. They actually did pretty good, like better than E-Hug and a lot of other teams. And
yeah, I think they're good. They're good players. I didn't know they were on a different team until I saw them in the group stages, and they played very well. I think they won all 3 of their group stage games, going 3-0. And Pat Soul, I think, is a part of the reason why they have really good coordination and stuff. But they essentially just pick Pat Soul really hard carries and let him do work. Like they don't even worry about the early game as much, and their rotations and movement is just really good in comparison to everybody else. So,
yep. I mean, Pat Soul's just an amazing player, and that's why he's playing with his friends here and playing on a tier one team and LAN qualifiers and whatnot. So that's what happens when you stack to 7K and abuse the matchmaking system. It goes in your favor.
Oh man, get him already. Pat Soul, the legend. Let's be honest here. Not many people are fans of him in the NA Dota scene. We're just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah, but he has a lot. Like he actually does. If you, I read what's the Chinese forum? He actually has a lot of fans on the Chinese forums when people watch like pubs in game.
Really?
S Gamer. I think it's S Gamer. Yeah, he has a lot of Chinese. Like not a lot, but for an American, he has a lot, and a lot of people just don't know him.
Yeah, he's. I wouldn't call him the most well-known player, but he certainly has. He's a polarizing figure. We'll just put it that way. So we'll see what they pick for him. They have Zeus for Void Boys. They have Shadowfiend. They have Eventual Spirit. Zeus is not going to be played mid. They probably throw SF mid and then Zeus into a support role. Actually, I've seen Zeus is like one of those heroes that can go in literally any role. He's like support's fine, offlane's fine, mid's fine. I like him mid most of all, but like he's kind of a weird hero in that regard.
Yeah, I mean he could still. Actually, they might send Zeus mid against the Sniper. Like, I think he does a lot better than Shadowfiend does actually. So
yeah,
he could be in Shadowfiend in the carry. I mean, Shadowfiend's one of those can carry and offlane or carry in mid lane. I hope he doesn't offlane. That just sounds like an awful idea. Sounds like something IX Mike would do, and then he would defend it, and then he would get kicked off a team.
Like Mike has some good ideas about offlaning, but there's other things.
Don't even give him that much credit. Mike plays the offlane. I don't know about good anything. All right, damn, my bad.
Yo, I don't know. Mike's clockwork. I talked to him and Mike flames his own clockwork. Honestly, I was watching a game. It was like him versus Union. He was hitting hooks and he's having some good cogs, and he's just like, I was terrible at that game. I'm like, that's the only hero you should be playing the offlane, Mike. Like that hero.
Yeah, it's like me and my Spirit Breaker. That's the only hero I should be playing anyhow. Because hey, if you get good at a hero, you never know. It could take you places.
Yeah, seriously. Just like me and Viper. I was just kidding. That's awful. Just kidding. That sounds terrible. Lycan picked up for Void Boys. This is more than likely going to be Pat Soul's hero. Scarith Mage for Leviathan. The draft it's going quick, but that's a good thing.
Drafting is the I like to talk about. No, I don't even like to talk about. I don't mind talking about drafts. I hate analyzing per se, who has a better draft, because it's like they know what they're obviously picking the heroes they want, so they think they're winning, kind of thing.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, I agree with you. And sometimes I'm just kind of like, you can theorycraft about it as much as you want, but until the game actually starts, you can't be like, oh, the game's over at the draft screen. You have to actually see how the game goes to begin with.
Yeah, because what if this was like a Skywrath mage mid and like a support troll warlord?
Yo, we'd be like, what? That's amazing. Like a support sniper or something. That sounds terrible in theory, but who knows? They'll make it work.
Dude, I'm gonna have to try. Okay, I'm gonna try this sometime. I think it's like my support gyro. Alliance stole that, dude. I remember 2 years ago. I'll always remember that.
Yeah.
All right, I'm good. Never
8 seconds left in reserve time. Leviathan, let's go. They picked the Phoenix. That's gonna be their offlane hero. This hero's had some success. I don't know, man. I'm kind of iffy on Phoenix at this point in time.
I am. The only decent Phoenix I've actually seen played is I'd say it's Bulba. I've seen Universe played a few times, but I think Bulba plays it most efficiently.
Yeah. I mean, and most Phoenix will go for that early Midas, because otherwise you're useless. Level 1 Supernova is pretty awful, I'm going to be honest with you. That ability just seems like it's ass early on in the game. I guess Fire Spirits is pretty good, but everything else, I don't know. It really is about the Supernova getting levels to begin with, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I know who was saying, and I think recently on Reddit, people were talking about how overpowered his E is, but it's extremely hard to use. I mean, it is. I've tried using it, and I just look like a moron. Yeah.
The Sunray?
Yeah, the Sunray. People are saying, it really is overpowered if you... Well, I can't really say that. It's good. It melts you, you know?
Yeah, that's true. It does
I think it was Sexy Bambo was the one who brought it up, and...
I will say, speaking of Bambo, by the way, he gets a lot of flack, but his offlane Brewmaster is legit, by the way.
My man. Yo, come on, I invented this metagame. I was born for this.
Void Boys knew who was casting. They go for the Spirit Breaker, probably in the offlane, as that's probably support... Wait, actually, support Spirit Breaker or support Zeus? What's more likely in this situation?
Honestly, it's going to be a support... Well... I would put Zeus in the offlane. Doesn't mean they will, but I think Spear Breaker support all he needs is a stout shield, and that hero is so good.
And then you just charge across the map, just getting kills.
Yeah, for 10 minutes, and it's the only thing that really counters Spear Breaker, in my knowledge, the most vast knowledge of all, is an OD or a puck with really fast reflexes middle, or else it just doesn't matter.
Actually, Puck was getting picked every game. He just doesn't get picked anymore. Same with OD. I guess not so much as OD, but. Those 2 heroes probably not going to get grabbed anytime soon.
Yeah, OD's just useless without items. That's PPD just told me, he's bad without items, and it's a ganking metagame again, so
yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's a very good point. You need to get Blink.
That's a good counter. That's always good.
Overgrowth. The Phoenix, the Overgrowth Supernova combo is pretty solid, but it's like an early game Wombo combo kind of thing, whereas I guess they have the Cyber the Troll to deal with late game. But the thing about Spirit Breaker that I like is that they have this really kind of early game lineup, and Spirit Breaker, you have to snowball with him on your lineup because he doesn't necessarily he's not the worst hero later on in the game, but he just feels like he does so much more early on when your charge does a shit ton of work. So
yeah, and the Treant armor is a direct counter to Spirit Breaker, so that's super good.
Mm-hmm.
So BN is he's definitely their mid player, right?
I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I don't think they'd send him. Just no way. But that's good. That's extremely good for Dire then. With tree armor and sniper, he's just gonna absolutely destroy Shadow Fiend middle.
They could also get really good rotations from the Scarith Mage. Scarith plus sniper combo seems kind of gross. We do need to restart from Mercy, please. He says so. We'll have some time here. By the way, I wanted to ask you. Speaking of Treant Protector, did you see the Dota Pit game where Asus Polar had a FNG farming Treant Protector in the safe lane?
I don't really support the organization that's running Dota. No, I'm just kidding. I saw it. No,
okay. It was. Whoa.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. No, that was extremely innovative. I don't know if it would ever work again, but for a best of one kind of thing, it really worked.
Tralf and I were freaking out about it.
I know Tralf's one of those people who he thinks of everything, and I remember he was like, "Wow, I didn't think of that."
It was nuts. I want to see that. Yeah, I agree with you. It's probably not going to work. Like, it'll maybe work once, maybe another time later on in the future, but I doubt it works again anytime soon. That was just ridiculous. Because how do you deal with that? Because you're not going to get an early gem. He's going to have an active scepter generally before you get the gem anyways. And then at that point, the entire map's covered, and it's all about map control. So it just, like, you can't even leave your base without being spotted, which is ridiculous, so.
And we're going to... I think, man, one of the... I don't know how much you talk about bounty runes, but getting 2 bounty runes is still better than First Blood. So if you get both bounty runes and you get First Blood, it's still, like, 100 times better.
Yeah.
I think they way overbuffed the level 1 bounty runes.
I like the idea of the bounty runes because it actually makes it, like, super intense. Like, fighting for the level 1 bounty rune is pretty nuts.
There's the smoke. They're just going straight up. Like,
yeah, they're not even, like, they're not wrapping around. They're just going straight into the jungle, dude. We're going to find a kill, maybe. They have the Flying Zebra up in front. He doesn't have Nature's Guise. They might find Pat Soul to be a pretty big target to take. Shredder could go Whirling Axis. He will. The Icarus dive. Pat Soul's going to get caught the concussive shot. Pat Soul, my friend, you are dead. Goodbye. Jesus. All right, well, that's... Oh, Jenkins, he's got to eat his way through. Okay, he has like 5 tangos. Oh, he might be in trouble. They have Magic Missile. Jenkins actually might be fine.
I might be in trouble now.
Is Fly dead? Shrapnel's going to go. It's not the biggest slow in the world. He's going to try to mana up and clarity up and get to that leech. The axes do hit, by the way. The Hammer Fist doesn't hit. He kind of cancels the attack. Concussive Shot goes on a Mega Opponer, and that could have been a lot worse for Leviathan. Or, excuse me, for Forward Boys, so...
Or either one, yeah. But Flying Zebra, he didn't clarity, like, at all until, like, he realized, like, oh, if I had mana, I could leech seed this guy again. And then he got canceled by Zeus.
This will come in handy.
And then it got canceled anyways. Yeah.
Yep. It is an offlane Spear Breaker in Sport Zeus, so not my... I wouldn't call that, but either way, it could have gone either way. So
yeah. An interesting start. They warded this jungle super heavily. There's some block camps here. That's unfortunate. And with the Zeus, he could also take those stacks early on in the jungle, too. Like, that's a big part of the Zeus, I think, if you're going to support Zeus. Or at least it should be.
Yep. And they do not. They just have Zeus's W to counter the ward since Venge went boots first. So they're just going to get a single pull here, and Phoenix will get a lot of experience early.
Although this lane does kind of feel tough for Jenkins if he gets Magic Missile, but he does have Icarus dive. So I don't know if they can kill him by the time Magic Missile stun duration is done. But that harass, though, Hal, the right click from Fly with 46 base damage, which is not that much. And also, Fly is a ridiculous asset, but all right.
Yeah, Howl's so good. Just wins you like 2 of your 3 lanes immediately, middle and your carry lane. Such a good spell, level 1.
How much damage does it give? 18 or 14? No, 14, all right. That's pretty damn good, yeah.
Especially for an SF, it's like getting 7 free souls, and then you just actually get souls because of it.
Yeah, because you can't, like... The Slumber doesn't have the high space damage either, when you think about it. He's at 53 now, but that's with a Wraith Band.
Yeah, look, he's at 5 and 2. He's at the same. Oh, Tom. You know.
Mercy, please. He was almost... He almost got wrecked, but Flying Zebra says, nah, I'm not going to get that kill. He just goes back to behind the tower, and... Alright, it's like a minute and a half into the game. There's already going to be a counter ward coming up because they have Lightning Bolt for Omega Poner, and that's it for now. Shibby's last... He's at 2 last... Oh, he's getting crushed. Shibby, what's up, man? You gotta get going here.
Yeah, he's... That Howl actually just, like, ruined him. If he didn't get, like, the whole first wave, he was screwed, and he didn't top and fight for the rune, maybe. This Spearbreaker could solo the Skywrath easily, too.
You gotta get those bash procs. That's the thing.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to man fight. That Arcane Bolt comes out, he has to eat a tree. Nusham gets a free rune. Meanwhile, on the other side, Fly picks up a haste rune, but will he go for a kill? I don't think they will. Maybe. Shibby might. Oh, he's getting charged. They're going. Shibby, have to say, he's got to back up to the tower. Magic Missile's going to go. Charge is going to connect as well. The raise, and Shibby's going to fall. Big rotation. That's huge.
Yep, that's a haste on the Venge, and pretty much a haste on the Spearbreaker, and easy kill. And I mean... It's just such a gankable mid-hero. That's the one weakness, I guess, is he can get rotated on easy.
He didn't have a point in Take Aim either. I guess Take Aim probably keeps him alive if he has a couple levels in it, but he's only level 3 and he doesn't get a point in it, so...
I think you get it at 4 here, and then you go, like, 3 Max Shrapnel and then Take Aim.
Yeah, the Max Shrapnel build, I think, is the common build. Or,
yeah,
it's just so good early game.
No, it's the main. Yeah, it's literally the best skill in the game right now, especially because the 4 charges. He used a lot. That actually hurt him in lane when he used them bottom instead of middle.
Yep.
Killed him.
Can't harass as much. Jenkins has to Icarus dive down bottom. He's piecing out. Fly is trying to zone out. Pat Soul's getting plenty of farm. Wow. That's 100% expected. Pat Soul getting farm. Well, okay.
And he's missed 2 creeps, but I mean we won't blame him. He is only human.
Step up your game, Pat Soul. Come on, man.
Yeah, dude. This troll, he's. I'm trying to think like one. Void Boys just wants to. They don't care. They just want to take this to late or push early towers. Mid game is when Leviathan has to do work, and if they do work, they can snowball in the late game. But Void Boys has to control early game.
And they have really good early game lineup for the most part for Void Boys, because Pats will have like a Vlad's and maybe even a Necro, and then he could just push down towers and Jenkins levels. Jenkins is going to try to fight Fly. Flame Spirits are going to go. Wave of Terror. This is a man fight between 2 squishy-ass heroes. Magic Missile, Arc Lightning. Nice living armor. He's going to get charged up. Has no Icarus dive. Almost gets the kill on Fly. He's going maybe a bit too deep. The charge still coming through. Mercy, please. He's going to get peeped up by Shibby. He is a DD, by the way. He's going to complete this charge. Jenkins going to go down. Mercy, please says, what's up? Shibby will try to get this kill. He's going to get bashed once. Concussive shot, shrapnel. They'll turn it around. They'll get the kill. Meanwhile, Beyond, raise hits. The right-click double raise gets Ancient Seal right at the last second. Cannot secure the kill. I'm not sure he would have been in range for that last raise. Would have been close.
Would have been, yeah. Would he? Yeah, would have killed him. That was nice. By Nushem. That was a good counter gank to kill the offlane Spirit Breaker. I mean, both offlanes died, but they gained more from the Spirit Breaker.
He's just going to charge back to mid. That's actually, like, that's the cool thing about this hero. Literally, you die and you just charge back to lane. Or even get the kill. Is he going on the sniper? No, he's going into a creep. And then he just walks back top. Or top rune or something.
Yeah, just in case, like, Shibby doesn't see him, but the creeps were pushed too far.
Alright, so what's your item choice then if you're a Spirit Breaker? For example, like, what do you pick?
Well, Mike goes Mask of Manus, which is wrong. That hero just needs to charge into fights and be able to tank. Pretty much is just treads, BKB, earn are the main items, and then just whatever he thinks good after that. He needs a BKB, though. The thing is, you can't... I swear someone told me you could BKB while you're charging, but you can't. If you cast BKB, your charge stops. Top, if he gets a bash.
Oh, he does get away. He's going to charge out just in time, and then the bash does not go, and he's going to get the secret shop.
Tower is under attack.
He has to go back home, too. Yeah, Earn, I feel like, treads Earn, the early game items, obviously. And yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I think those are the right choice, and he'll probably get them at some point. I think he's going for an Earn. They call it of strength. He also has an Orb of Venom, which I like a lot. That's pretty good early on. Alright. Nusham, Jake is their bottom lane. 6-minute rune's going to come up. Nusham's going to pick up this bounty rune. Rotations back to mid from Fly as well as Beyond. Beyond is a haste rune. He's got 29 freaking souls. Max souls for your 3rd level of Necromastery. He is crushing this mid lane. It's 36-14. Shibby, please. Get it going, man. He's also going to get charged mid lane. They also have a Fly nearby to use the magic missile, but they do have a counter gank potential from Nusham, although they need another hero here, I think.
Yeah, they'd have... Oh! He spots that. He's going to get the silence so he won't get the stun. That was nice. He needs to back, knock over the kill. He's going to die now because of that.
Shibby isn't going to get the kill. Fly will go down to the shrapnel, but in the end, it's a 1-for-1 exchange. Jenkins does TP and Beyond. Very low. Will he get the kill? Right click. He does go down to the Fire Spirit. It's a big picker. Maybe he gets Mercy Please as well. Ancient Seal's going to go. The Arcane Bolt. That should kill him. No. 20 HP. Are you kidding? Oh, Jenkins almost turned it around completely, but they still get the kill on the Shadow Fiend as well as the Vengeful Spirit. It's a 2-for-1 in the end, which is okay, I guess, if you're Leviathan, but then again, the sniper does die.
Sniper dies, but then Phoenix and Scarab got a bunch of levels from killing both of them, too. Scarab rotating bottom.
Scarab is still level 3, surprisingly enough, after that. He's almost level 4. TP in bottom. Trent's going to try to fight. Pat Soul is going to just shapeshift away. Flying Zebra's here just to help out. He's going to pop up the living armor, and Pat Soul thought about going back for the tower kill, decided against it. He'll go back to the jungle instead.
They know because those two TP... Oh, I don't know what's going on.
They're Supernova-ing Assassinate. Beyond's not going to die to this. What was that? That was weird.
Yeah, now because they showed their Skywrath and the Treant TPing bottom, they know top's a free lane, so the supports and Spirit Breaker can just get free farm. I don't know why they just throw down TPs to save the tower, but even with that, like, it means if you're living armor, the tower, you're not giving it to your mid. You can just get charged all game.
That's true. Yeah, Shibby's been a bit vulnerable. He's got 20 last hits, man. This is an awful start for a sniper. My God, dude. Like, what do you do to get back into this game? Like, how do you, like, I guess you just keep farming mid, or you just try to go for kills?
Fly's lost, I think.
He's got to TP out. He's got to try to find his way back home. He is going to make it. Oh, just kidding. Fire Spirit's good ability.
Hey, no experience though. They just get 236 gold.
They'll live with it, man. They'll take the gold, I think, and they'll be okay.
Was he just trying to? He didn't even have wards. I'm not really sure what he was doing there.
I'm not sure. The ward that he has is over here on the high ground. He placed that a long time. I don't know what he was doing there.
He's just chilling, going for a walk.
I think he was trying to wrap around and gank Shibby again, but I don't know why he did that instead of doing like this.
Yeah,
like whatever.
Maybe trying to avoid a ward. Oh, I don't know. All I know is it didn't work. But I mean, BN and Patsoul are both farming ridiculously well, and you expect that from a Shadow Fiend.
Yeah, he's gonna have
good a start as he had. Yeah.
Treads probably has an kill pretty soon. He has a bottle and wand as well. 800 gold, but Patsoul's the real deal at this point. He's Vlad's already boots of speed. He's got 1,000. If he wants to start buying his Necro, he can. He's got enough for his Staff of Wizardry. Top lane, I think. Where's the troll? He's down bottom. Shredder's rotated down bottom. He's got 56 CS. No Quelling Blade yet. He has Phase Morbid Mask, so.
You want him to get the 9-minute Quelling Blade?
I mean, well, I don't know, dude.
Nah, I think because he knew he was going to have a free lane versus Zeus or Spear Breaker, he didn't need
but doesn't it help you Roche, though? Isn't that the reason you get it? I don't know. Omega Proto's going to get jumped on, and... Patsoul. Shapeshift is going to go. He has mana. Supernova, that's not going to kill him. Oh, the Fire Spirit's out of Patsoul. Mercy, please. Not able to attack him fast enough. The Wolf's not doing anything to stun. Mercy, please, going to get earned up. Jenkins is going in. He is fighting. Gets charged on the way back. Meanwhile, the silence is going to go through. Doesn't matter. They get the kill. They even get the kill on the Zeus elsewhere. And Patsoul actually gets the kill on Scarith Mage, who's diving into the towers as wolves. That probably shouldn't happen.
That was a good fight for Leviathan for sure. Zeus died top though, but top, yeah, another kill.
Even Zeus ulted for it. They get the kill. He was Nature's Guised actually, so that does help.
So, pretty quick. I mean, after that first kill, it's pretty slow. Now it's just, I guess with a Spear Breaker, it's either you're gonna get a lot of kills. It's either him dying or him getting a kill every time.
He's gonna keep going too, that mid lane. He's charging into a creep. Shibby backs up smartly. So a lot of this game is on, I think, Shredder's shoulders here because Shibby's so far behind. Whereas you have your mid and your safe lane on Void Boy's side. They're crushing it at this point. They're even gonna get a tower top from Beyond, who's going for Eul Scepter, by the way. Standard.
Bottom's gonna fall too if they don't come. No, Patsoul backs down. Probably because the glyph came back up after top fell.
He doesn't want to keep pushing. The glyph would go maybe TP coming in, and you might get overgrowth or something. And he probably falls if he's not careful. So he backs up. He's going to head to the jungle instead. He is going to go to the Necro Book. He has a full... Well, he's almost got... Well, no, he has a Staff of Wizardry coming out in 200 gold, and then obviously the recipe is a bit more expensive. Meanwhile, the Eul's is very close to being done. I just think he needs... I'm not sure. Charge top.
That's a free kill.
Yeah, he's probably dead. Oh,
doesn't get the silence off.
Another strike. No, it's a free kill for the other team. Meanwhile, silence on the fly. Magic Missile already went. Shrapnel's gonna go fly as he's dead.
All right then. I told you it was a free kill for the Leviathan. Oh. That was, and I noticed Shredder didn't go for the Vlad, he went for the Helm of the Dominator. So don't really know what that means. It just means he has a Helm of the Dominator.
It doesn't have that extra armor. I think it's... You get damage, obviously, coming out for your troll, but... Yeah, it's weird.
He gets more armor from it, but...
That's true.
His team doesn't.
Is the life still the same, or... I think it's the same.
Alright, dude, don't be wrong here. I got
Oh, it's 1% more for Vlad's. Alright, well...
It could be the 1% of 1,000 is what? That's that education from America. And Walmart. There's a reason I clean toilets and they're playing Dota, right?
Dude, I feel you. Jenkins down bottom has gloves of haste. He's going for that Midas life.
Wow. Yeah, and this Shadow Fiend with his Eul's Treads bottle already. Oh, and the magic wand. He's pretty farmed.
Yeah, he's feeling it.
What do you feel about the whole Eul's SF becoming big?
I like it because it's a way to chase somebody down. Also, it's like it's more of like a defensive item too because it helps you survive. Jenkins is gonna die. Oh, the supernova is gonna keep him alive for literally a second, and then he dies anyways. Mercy, please, is gonna get concussive shotted, but I mean that supernova didn't didn't do anything,
Radiant's
honestly.
top tower is under attack.
Back to the Yules. I like it. Also, the move speed's huge. And I like the combo with the Requiem is just the coolest thing ever. That's what I like. I like watching it. I don't know if it's the best item for a Shadow Fiend in general, but it's fun to watch because somebody you know somebody's gonna get blown up if they're right next to that Shadow Fiend.
Yep. Oh, bottom lane. Don't go in. Good idea. Yeah, the trance almost healed it back to full now. That's good for them.
So they did hold on to the tower, which is that's something else. This is a close game. 13 minutes in. Void Boys have a pretty significant lead, though, at least in terms of the numbers. Net worth of 3,000, which... Yeah, a lot of this is due to the fact that Beyond crushed...
Metal.
Oh, he crushed him so hard, but he might fall. The Yule Scepter's going to keep him alive. Assassinate's going to go. Arcane Bolt should die. Yeah, he does. That's a pretty big kill coming out for Shibby. Nusham's going to get charged. I don't think they care if he dies. They care if Shibby dies, though. That's an important kill. The bash up with the Nether Strike coming in. Shrapnel, another bash. Can he get the kill on Fly before it goes down? He won't get the kill before it goes down, but he does get the kill regardless, and he gets the double.
That's so big for Spear Break. I don't like that he's not maxing bash first, but he went from level 6 to level 8 because of that fight, and they killed the sniper. That's huge.
He gets the second point in bash. He is going for treads. I mean, he needs to buy the Glove's Face. He has more than enough money. But Sniper is going for Assange, so picking up an SNY, which is going to be late, but it's just the way things go, I suppose.
It depends how many towers the Shredder, and if they get the first route, like both teams have that early Roshan hero, and that's why neither team's trying for it because they know that they can't do it against Shrapnel, and you can't do it against Shadow Fiend that's farmed.
I think you need to get a smoke pick on one of those heroes if you're going to try to go for Roche, or take more towers. The tier 1s are both still up in the bottom of the mid lane for Leviathan, and same for Void Boys, so that's also kind of an issue. I think we'll just see farming for a bit until one team decides that they're ready to go. Maybe some split push from the Lycan, who now has his Necro 1.
Yeah,
we might try to take this tower down, though.
I'm always one of those people who's like, why isn't Lycan taking a tower, and then he just farms, and he comes out with... I don't know. I'm always wrong. I just hate Lycan as a hero.
He's kind of dumb.
He's a one-dimensional hero, pretty much. That's about it.
You don't really do anything else other than split push. Maybe you'll fight occasionally, but...
Yeah, with your BKB, and if you're so out farming, I'm like, they could start doing this game, and you just start running at him, especially as a Spear Breaker.
They have enough of a lead where that's also a possibility, too. Yep. I gotta go mid. Shibby's gonna have Assange now. They're gonna try to push this tower for Void Boys, or at least put some pressure beyond, not really pushing it. I think if you're gonna try to go for split push, though, the reason that Leviathan I think might be okay this game is because they're split pushing into a Treant Protector, whereas normally that tier 1 tower would most definitely be dead down bottom at this point in time. The Treant makes it so they have to deal with they have to pretty much get in with all of their heroes and try to take these towers down. They're gonna smoke mid though. They're gonna find Flying Zebra, Shapeshift, Magic Missile, Mystic Flare doing some damage to Pat, so he's gonna get Overgrowth. Flying Zebra somehow is still alive. Nature's guys, oh, the Ray Snipe comes in from beyond. They also take down the Scarith Mage, but now the Supernova on to 3. They're so slow. The Requiem going doesn't do much. Shredder taking a lot of that damage. Meanwhile, Shibby going to work. It's a 3 or 2 for 4. Actually, is still pretty good for Void Boys, all considered, but Shibby has to back up. And they do take the fight. That was a really good Supernova, but they just kind of went in one by one. They died. Patsoul going to work.
Yeah, that was a perfect duels from the SF. It took him out of the fight right at the Overgrowth and all that. So, another kill for Patsoul.
And Shibby dies because he gets Wave of Teared and Lycan Wolf to death. That's unfortunate.
I don't know why he was sticking around there. They're not even going to be able to get the Zeus here.
They can't.
They might get the kill.
Nusham, Living Armored, swap out. Where's the follow-up? It's just Fly. He almost got a solo kill. He does get a solo kill on him. Except the Necro Archer coming in. Gets the kill. Actually used his mana burn to get it. Tier 1 tower is going to fall. Flying Zebra has to back up. He's getting charged. TP in, and Jenkins has to actually leap away using his Icarus dive. So Void Boys now with that fight. That's a pretty big deal for them. They're almost 7,500 gold ahead. So.
Yeah, that's Void Boys. That was just such a perfect fight, and then they get a tower to cap it off. That's what they're gonna do. I think now that like their drafts are finally coming to fruition, it's just the Spirit Breaker mixed with the SF Yules. They can just gank anyone on the map, and they have to commit so much. The Dire team does to defend against it.
Feels like at this point, although the kill score is even, It almost feels like Void Boys are just maybe too far ahead. Well,
they're really far ahead. I wouldn't say two, maybe one more team, but they're not. They're pretty far ahead though, especially with Lycan Book 3.
That's at 17 minutes. Like Treads Vlad's Lycan Book for 3 at 17 minutes. It's pretty solid for Pat Soul. He was getting free farm bottom. Didn't get the most kills in the world, but that doesn't matter. So he's doing pretty well for himself. Whereas again, we keep going back to Shibby. He is not even at an SMY at 18 minutes. Treads SMY is not there yet. So.
Smoke ain't coming out from Radiant. I'm not really
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
We'll see if this. Oh, with the other people going down bottom, this could end up well for him.
Yeah, they leave Shredder kind of alone. Should be as well, but he's actually heading mid as well. They're going to charge on a Shredder. He doesn't even have his BKB. He was so close. He was so close. Living Armor will keep him alive momentarily, but he loses so much money towards that BKB recipe. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's what you get for not having the old reliable gold. I still remember that first came out. How mad everyone was about unreliable gold.
When did that come out?
3-4 years ago? I don't know. Was it before that? I don't know.
Jesus.
I don't even remember. I just remember how funny it was.
It's a weird change to make when you think about it.
Yeah, it is. That's how they encouraged like getting kills and stuff, and then like the next metagame after that was the 4 protect 1 again. It's like, alright, I guess.
I mean,
Spearbreaker went Midas.
Oh boy.
I mean, might as well. When you're far up, you kind of want to keep the lead. I guess this will help.
Yeah. It's not the best. He's not. I guess you farm kills to try to stay ahead, but this is one way to stay ahead without necessarily having to go crazy. 4 Spirit Breaker Midas ever, 1.2% of the games, by the way.
Losing record. Oh, he could tie it up here, and 50% rounds up to 100. So
that's that math right there, though.
Top lane. If he farms, nah.
He's not
I
gonna.
don't think he'll just randomly Necro 3, but no, they know
he attacked it.
They're
He's
getting him.
farming
They're
it.
getting him.
Pat Soul's gonna run in. Flying Zebra's gonna get charged. He could try to Nature's Guys, but again, you talked about Necro 3. Pat Soul gets the kill easily.
That's a free tier 2, probably up top.
They're gonna try to fight around Roche. Fly's actually maybe in trouble. Shibby was going for Roshan. It's one way to do this. I guess it's just try to take Roshan while they're getting the tier 2 tower. Omega opponent is probably dead. Ancient Seal Assassinate. Pretty good combo. Kills him almost instantly. Charge out a Shredder. They're gonna try to fight this. Beyond requiems him and just obliterates that poor Troll Warlord. Beyond now going for the raise. New Shem, goodbye, see you later. Shibby is peeping him down. The Mercy, please, is going to fall. Shibby does get the double kill all the while. Lycan gets the top tier 2. He ain't done yet. He's going to go for the tier 3 tower. Shibby has to actually TP back home. Pat Soul backs up smartly. He's got to TP to the tier 1 tower bottom. And, okay, well.
Yeah, if the Spear Breaker didn't waste his ult right there on the Skywrath and hit on the sniper, he'd have been dead. But, so, I mean, it kind of worked out for Leviathan, even though they lost a lot. I mean, I think it was kind of a break-even. Void Boys got the top tier 2, though.
With that fight and that tower, it's a 10,000 net worth lead for Void Boys at 21 minutes of the game. That's pretty good. Wow, 3.4k gold for the Pat Soul as well. Beyond has a Blink Dagger now. Super utility Shadow Fiend. Kind of defensive too, but he's getting kills.
It's kind of like having Enigma. The threat of the black hole is almost better than the black hole. It's kind of what's going on with Lycan right here. They tried to take that Roshan, and because of that, they lost so much just because they didn't want him to get it. So it's good.
They could have even maybe sent Pat Soul instead of giving the tier 1 tower bottom into Roshan. I don't know if they would have been able to get it, but maybe they could do it now.
Yeah, let's see if they Ward disappears.
They're kind of warding. They ping on this ward here, too. I think they might know this is here. They have Necro not up, though.
No, those Debolt and kill it.
Boom.
Oh. More gold for Pat Soul. Is that a rhyme?
More gold for Pat Soul? Yeah, it is. That rhymes.
No, it absolutely doesn't. Wait.
Gold, Soul. Soul. Do Gold and Soul rhyme? That's the real question. Chat.
I'm pretty sure they don't. We'll say it's an alliteration, which is even more wrong, but...
No, that's not alliteration, but that's right.
Yeah, I'm illiterate. For my alliteration, it's a nice one.
That's good.
Oh, man, that troll just now got his BKB after all that, when he should have had it 4 minutes ago, and that smoke gang really set him back.
That was
nice.
Yeah, that's super rough. Also, he goes for the early BKB, and I guess that's fine because he's getting blown up. Raises, Lightning Bolt... Charge goes through BKB, I think. Nether Strike goes... Is Nether Strike magical damage? I think he still gets stunned.
He gets stunned, no damage, though, I don't think.
Yeah, it's the more important thing, though, is that the stuns are real. So I guess the BKB is okay. I think maybe SMY might have been fine, but either way, the early BKB is certainly a good choice coming out from Leviathan. So
The worst thing about Spearbreaker is if Spearbreaker ults and you BKB, the ult still hits you, but you can't ult onto a BKB if it's already like if you haven't casted ult. It's actually really annoying as SB to play against. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I might just okay.
I got you.
I'm just talking at 300 words per minute right now.
No, you're not.
Are you?
Soul. Oh, this could be a big kill if they kill him. Miss. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. But the Necro minions are gonna kill Flying Zebra probably. Supernova, maybe not.
Nice.
Well, okay, they force out the ult. They're rotating everybody in to stop these freaking Necro units. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that was a good Supernova because Spearbreaker would have had his choice of kills there on either of the supports, but with the Supernova, he just had to run.
Yeah, but they forced out the Supernova and they rotate all 5 heroes because the Necromanians come out. But they could try to go for Roche, or they could try to push the Seaward Tower. I don't know. They're still so far behind that at this point. If they try to fight into Void Boys, they might just lose the fight.
It's going to be interesting.
They're going to go for a pipe on Venge, and she's almost got it, too.
Oh, that's huge. If they can hold this tower while Lycan's alive, they don't know Lycan. He just bought his BKB while he's dead, and they're just going to get massacred. But can they kill the tower?
They have they're going to glyph, yeah. They're going to glyph. TP's,
they won't get it in time, though, I don't think.
Yeah.
He
won't be back. He's going to TP in. They're going to try to fight. BKB's going to go on the side of Shredder. They blow up the Venge. That's not the target. The Overgrowth comes in under Mercy, please. He's going to get blown up. They're going after the wrong hero. Shredder's going to TP out. Requiem's going to go, but it only hits at the tip. Flying Zebra trying to run away. Zeusol's going to go. Shibby trying to TP out. Yule's beyond. He's got it. He's not going to use it. Lightning Bolt's going to cancel it anyways. 2 for 2. And the 2 kills are bigger for Void Boys because they get Shibby yet again. He's dead for 55 seconds. He actually is starting to get farmed, too.
That was nice. That was all the Zeus. He ulted and knew exactly where, even though he didn't have vision afterwards, he knew exactly where to Lightning Bolt to cancel Shibby's TP. That was nice.
And that, I was concerned. I thought Beyond was going to use him, but instead, they cancel the Lightning Bolt, and they don't have to worry about it.
Look at how quick Roche dies, too.
Patsoul didn't even use his BKB, by the way.
No, yeah, he didn't have his ult up, so he's like, yeah, I guess. Oh!
That was... that was pretty sketchy. So he gets the Aegis, 1,500 gold. He's going to Silk Cuirass next because he picks up a plate mail. I don't know, man. I think at this point they can maybe... If they get one good fight, I think they win.
But don't forget they are... I know Void Boys like to play it safe, like their fellow brethren. They do. They played slowly and they played smart.
Yeah, man. That's like that big god style of play where they'll be like freaking 20,000 net worth ahead, and then they don't push the base until they're super comfortable with it.
Yeah, which can, I mean, it's usually not the wrong play, but it can be sometimes.
Yeah. I think in this situation they can wait a bit longer. I don't know though. Sniper at some point looks like he's getting a Scotty, I imagine, as an ultimate orb. So.
Yeah, Scotty or Manta. He'll probably get both by the end of the... Well, if he can farm it, he'll have both. I'm surprised people haven't labeled Leviathan like the Zephyr 2.0, because they're just all about friendship, you know? I mean, that's what a lot of people say, like, even Leviathan, they know they're not the most individually talented players, but they beat a lot of good teams, because they have really good teamwork, and they're just getting trashed by Void Boys right now.
The Void Boys are, I think...
kind of the same, I guess, too.
I haven't heard much about... I mean, because Fly and them played for top 5, and then I don't really know about these other players. But for Leviathan, these guys have been together forever, and I think that's part of the reason. Meanwhile, they're going to fight Shredder. BKB's going to go Mercy, please. Get silenced up. He doesn't have his BKB. He only has the recipe. Blink in. There's going to be the Requiem. Doesn't do anything. Should have canceled that, maybe. So Shredder gets the 1 kill. Patsoul running in now, looking for 2. Nusham does have his Ghost Scepter. He'll try to TP out. Oh, he actually gets the kill. Meanwhile, Beyond chasing after Shredder will not get that one. Supernova's going to go, even that's a dead Phoenix. And maybe they just push high ground now? Or take a tier 2 tower?
You know, with Patsoul and Bien having full HP, they probably can.
He has the Aegis too. Necro's up in a minute.
Oh yeah, they're just going to... They can. Oh, 3 more too. What do they have, like 20,000 gold? No, only 12,000.
They're taking it safe. They're going towards the mid-tier 1 tower.
I'm surprised they didn't even try to force a buyback or anything. Not that anyone... I guess they'd come alive so quick.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, and Patsoul has his full AC in like 1,000 gold. His Hyperstone's the last component.
Dire's middle tower is
And he
under
still
attack.
hasn't. Patzol didn't even BKB. I guess he's just waiting for Aegis to go down. He doesn't have to.
Yeah. The luxury of the Aegis, I'm liking. They could probably go bottom now, take that tier 2 tower, and then maybe try to push Tiger. And they have a DD as well. Oh, actually, they got trolled. It's an Invis rune from the rune system.
Yeah, BN picking up an Eagle song. He almost already has a butterfly in like 3,000.
Oh, God. And then at that point, how do you kill him? I guess headshot procs or something, but...
Yeah, you better hope. Headshot with troll. Wow. What strategy? What meta?
Yeah. Well, Jesus. Sniper, good hero. Troll, good hero. Shibi's getting charged. The Mega Opponent actually picks up the Invis rune. They probably get this kill. Because Shibi's not backing away. Doesn't have his BKB. Yeah, he's dead, I think. Zeus Ult, they threw a lot to get that kill, but they secure it. They're going to try to force that buyback by pushing the tier 2 tower and then pushing up to the high ground. I imagine that's what I think. That's the right choice.
I mean, Patzol's like, I'll just farm the jungle. I'm cool. He's flying out his AC right now once he picks up his Hyperstone.
He needs to drop his Quelling
Dire's
Blade.
bottom tower is
Yeah.
under attack.
Get rid of that thing, Patzol. He's going to bring out... There it goes. The Silk Grass flying out to Patzol. He'll drop down or sell the Quelling Blade or something. Aegis is done in a minute. Yeah, a minute. And there's
Dire's
that.
bottom
Pipe
tower
down for
has
revenge.
fallen.
Omega Poner has got his Staff of Wizardry to build into probably Yules. Patzol, like, I think you should go bottom. Nope.
He's cool. He's
gonna
cool.
farm
That's
top.
Patzol. Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing his own thing, I guess. All right, Patzol.
The
They got the
Patzol
tier 2
conundrum.
tower already, so all they need to do, I guess, is keep the waves pushed out, and then Leviathan, I don't know what they do.
Some. Yeah, and I mean, because they know Leviathan has to stay as 5, or those get picked off like that Sniper did, and they can just farm all 3 lanes and the jungle. Both jungles at this point.
Yeah, I don't know. They're not gonna be able to farm anywhere. They have late game potential, but I mean, they're not gonna hit the late game if like Patsol's like 5 items ahead of Shibi, which at this point is a thing.
Oh, well, they're going to try something top. Aegis is up. Orange and purple can both get there, but...
Oh, Mega Opponent scouted him out with a lightning bolt. Are you serious?
Look at that. That
Patzol
was
has...
so good.
Yeah, he's trying to leave. He's going to get shapeshift. The BKB's going to go assassinate. Oh, the overgrowth. Patzol in trouble. The right click. The battle trance. They get a big kill. All right, he doesn't have buyback. He doesn't have Aegis. And they're going to back up into the base now. That's huge. Void Boys. Maybe waiting a bit too long. Biting him in the ass. 10th richest like in ever at 30 minutes. Go work Patzol. Nice one.
But I thought... Isn't a lycanthrope spelled with an H, or am I just high?
Lycanthrope?
Yeah, because...
Yeah. Oops. Yeah.
So why wouldn't Lycan, if you do it, beat... No, I mean... Alright, never mind. I'm just...
I don't know what you mean. What part of Lycan?
I'm just sipping on that lean, you know? I'm really not, though. I've
Aren't
never
we
tried
all?
lean. Have you? Have you actually...
No, I don't think so.
It's
Isn't lean like the cough syrup plus like alcohol?
Yeah, pretty much.
No, I haven't.
And another good kill. I mean,
Yeah,
they're having to roam as 5-man though to get all these, while BN just farms his butterfly.
He's not concerned. I don't know, man. Lean has sounded interesting to me. Maybe if I'm ever in the deep south, I'll go ahead and try that lean. But they don't sell that kind of cough syrup. It's illegal up here in New York, unfortunately.
Pink's behind him. Yo,
Flying Zero, overgrowth, fly, in trouble, assassination's gonna go. Mercy, please, trying to fight. Big Requiem's about to come out. Shredder does BKB at the right time. It's a 1-for-1 trade so far. Shredder getting bashed up. Mercy, please, going to work with that RNG, though. Shiba gonna get right click down. He is just gonna make it. Barely the urn charge, and he will survive in the well. Shredder now in trouble getting right clicked as well. It's turning into a goddamn disaster for Leviathan. And Void Boys are gonna head straight down mid with no buybacks on Troll. That's probably the biggest thing for Void Boys at this point. They might just win the game here, honestly.
yeah, they could. Troll doesn't have buyback yet. That's at least a Rax, and we'll see if they do the play it safe thing again or just get 2 Raxes. Look at Mercy, please, like, sub.
Is under attack.
He doesn't know his BKB anymore. He's gonna get assassinated. He doesn't give a damn. He's got Urn. He's got 2 Urn charges left. He's fine. They have lives too.
And he's keeping his urn with strength treads. Whatever, no biggie, no biggie.
Yeah, come on, dude.
Dire's
Power treads. Let's go. Let's tread switch.
fortified.
Get some bang for your buck.
What did he just use charge? That was
You
interesting.
charge
but-
to get up to the high ground, I think.
Dire's
awkward.
middle tower
Raxes
has
are going to
fallen.
fall. This is Silk Cuirass putting in work. Bat Soul
Yeah.
destroys the
Dire's
set of
middle
Rax.
barracks are
Oh my
under
god.
attack. Dire's
That's
middle
disgusting.
barracks has
Also,
fallen.
not to correct you, but it's called the Dirty South, not the Deep South.
Dirty South, sorry.
It's
My
not
bad.
fucking, you know, shout out to Hennessy.
Really? I thought it was called Deep South.
Oh boy, I think you're thinking of the Deep Darkness from Earthbound, and you're mixing it with
No, I've never played
Alabama.
Earthbound, dude. I've never played Earthbound.
What? And why are you playing Dota right now?
I know, dude. I asked myself
Earthbound
that same
invented
question.
video games.
Yeah, I mean, you should talk to Dakota or Kyle guy about Earthbound because he's all about that life.
That's
his
not
favorite
playing.
game.
But he's playing it on a freaking
Emulator.
what's it? Yeah, that's you might as well just tell.
You might as well not be alive at that point.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it, but if you're gonna say it,
Yeah,
that's cool.
I'll tell him that.
All right, cool. So, okay, let's do it. Let's do a hypothetical. How does Leviathan win this?
I think, first of all, they need to keep doing what they were doing with the smoking. They have to get a couple of picks. Then when Roche gets up, or picks at Roche, like win a big fight around Roche. Take Roche, farm somehow, because Void Boys don't want to push into an Aegis. Take another fight. Roche will go down. Take another Roche. And then at that point, maybe they're even, and you hope to like have your snipers just sitting in the back. At that point, just kill everybody. That would be my way to get back into the game, but that, I don't know.
Dude,
They
you
do
should-
have a refresher orb for the Phoenix. That's an interesting choice. I don't know if that's the
I was
right
looking at
choice, but
I'm not really, because it literally only refreshes your ult, because your ult already refreshes your other skills.
yeah.
So you're just whatever, man. I'm just You really should go into Leviathan's team chat though. That was really inspirational.
Okay. I don't know what their team chat is. I'm going to head over there. Be like, Jenkins, listen, what's up? All right.
This
Here's
is
what you guys
it.
gotta
You have
do.
to win 6 fights, get 2 Roshans, and then you're back in it.
Yes, that's pretty much what it is, 6 fights at this point, because it
They-
feels like that's how far behind they do have an MKB, though, for the sniper, so there's that, I guess. I don't know. It's not like they just need, like, one really good, like, positioning fight, but they're, like, 25,000 net worth behind. Okay, that's a little bit more than I thought it was.
Yeah, BN's just played this game like super well. He's been at every fight, but he's still been farming really efficiently. That's what you can hope for in your carry.
The fight seems to be centered around him, honestly. I mean, that's it, man. That's why the Yule Scepter is such a good item. Gets you from point A to point B faster. That move speed, though. Also, I guess having a blink taker helps.
I really hate that Venge set.
Really?
Do you like it?
I don't like her eyes. They kind of creep me out.
Where's it from?
I have no
Do
idea.
you have to buy it, or is it just a regular set? So I don't want to insult like somebody's artistic ability, but it's not very good.
I have no idea where it's from. I like it personally.
All right, dude. Well, you make out with it.
I mean, I would, but I don't think that's possible. I like the icons for the set.
I think the swap looks cool.
Yeah, that one looks nifty.
Yeah.
I will say the eyes do bother me. The eyes they're fucking weird. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, that's an Aghanim Scepter coming out with a Spirit Breaker. That's what's the cooldown in that? 20 seconds, pretty good.
Yeah, it's extremely good. And the range on it's so ridiculous. It's like a nether swap, but you're doing damage.
What does that actually do?
It increases range and stuff.
Regeneration.
I know it's range
range
damage and maybe something else.
Oh,
And
AoE.
It was AoE. I didn't want to say that because like, how does Scepter give you AoE on your like little? You already have a lamp.
I don't know, man. You gotta ask Guys Frog about that kind of thing.
Is it a lamp or a lantern? I guess it's a lantern technically.
Is it a lantern?
Yeah, that's what it is, right? Yeah,
guess
because
so.
in Pudge Wars in Dota 1, remember it's Spirit Breaker's Lantern is one of the items you can
Oh
see.
yeah, okay.
If we're going off the lore of Pudge Wars.
We're getting real into the lore right now. We're about that lore life for
Roshan
Dota 2
has
Canada
fallen
Cup.
into the
Dion picks up the Aegis. They take the Roshan. They smoke into it. Leviathan, that was not the play. Leviathan, you remember what I said, right? You guys have to get a pick, then take Roshan. That was step 1. You didn't even get step 1, so you're in some trouble, team.
Yeah, they're good. Yeah, they play it so safe. I mean, like I said, I don't like it, but I'm not saying it's wrong. It's one of those things. Just some teams like to do it.
Well, all right.
All right.
So at this point, it feels like short
They're
of
gonna go
a
for it.
throw here for Void Boys or a weird ass fight. I guess they have a couple. I mean, like it's like they need like 5 throws at this point for Void Boys for Leviathan to get back in this game. It feels like, and this is just so hard.
And BN just picked up his helmet of the Dominator and gave Fly his Blink Dagger. to hold for him. We'll see if they do anything crazy nifty with that.
Yana's got the Aegis, so that's why. Oh, Yules. The Sunray's going to come out. It's going to pump out some damage. They could just earn him, I think. Do they have earn charges? Only one. That's fine. He's going to end up pretty good.
Alright, there we go. He's thread swapping. Alright, that's what, man.
Beyond getting that efficiency out of his
it's like an extra 100 HP, and it's quite a bit.
Yeah. There's no reason not to do it, honestly.
Do you tread swap in all your Dota games, Mount?
Not during fights, but when I'm just farming and kind of.
Hey, it's always good to do it all.
I don't do the most advanced tactics, but I do tread swap.
It was a really early pipe, but they'll still get a free tower here.
Dire's structures
Rex
are
is going to be
fortified.
glyphed up. They even living armor of the 2-3 tower. It's going to go off. Just Jan is going to lose his Aegis here quickly, but Tatzel's going to run in. Meanwhile, Mercy, please push them all back, corralling them, but he gets bashed up. The permit bash coming out from the troll. They will get the melee racks, and now Shredder. Overgrowth's going to go on to 3. Omega Porter swap out onto Beyond. Double kill for Shibby. Melee racks was killed. They didn't get the range racks. There's going to be the Eulip drawn to the troll. Icarus dive. They already used the Supernova. He hasn't refreshed yet. And now the Requiem's going to go. It's going to hit. It's going to blow up Shredder. Raze is going to go. The Ghost Scepter is going to keep Nusham alive. He does go down in the end. Shredder about to fall. He's at 20 HP. The Zeus Ult buyback coming in from the purple player just to secure the kill onto the Troll Warlord. Wow. Okay.
That was... No, I mean, they lost their melee racks, but it was a good fight. Flying Zebra with the perfect overgrowth there on like 4 heroes.
Yeah, it was sick.
And then a perfect swap, so this is good support play. It's always nice to see that.
I mean, but they still lose a lot off the... I mean, I guess they lose a tier 3 in melee racks. 13k XP in that fight for Leviathan. What a patch, indeed. Dodo 2, ladies and gentlemen. They also got like 5,000 gold, or almost 5,000 gold.
Yeah, okay. Let's go back to hypothetics here. He's just gonna chill with the ultimate orb, and now he got an Ograk, so he's just getting the casual ulti orb. That's 10 to all stats, though. I mean,
yeah, but it's 2,100 gold for 10 to all stats.
Who was it? It was some guy in Dota 1. I'd have to ask Korok. And in IHL, he would go treads and 4. He would just go 5 ulti orbs. Jihad 1.
Yeah, but you could also just like, never mind.
No, yeah, there's no logic behind it. He just always did, and he won games. And he said his skill build was good because he won. Meanwhile, he has like a 30-1 teammate. Like, yeah, dude, you did good too.
Man.
I miss the early days when doing stupid stuff.
Yeah, exactly. That's the crazy thing about Dota. When you could get away with stupid shit like that. Not really any... Like, people question item build so much in Dota 2. Somebody picks up one crazy item. Like, for example, the Phoenix picking up a refresher. We're like, what the hell? That wouldn't have happened back in the day. We would have been like, it's a refresh orb. Let's go.
That's it. Yeah, it's just like the Yules, like, a lot like Sumail, Arteezy, all of them used it in pub games, but like if you weren't them, people flamed you. But now that it got finally used at a DAC. Now you get in a pub, you don't get flamed.
That's true.
Just takes one.
I mean, I'll still flame people because I don't trust their Shadow Fiend playing abilities, but...
Oh, dude. Would you... Oh, top.
Shredder jumped on. BKB's gonna go. He is just getting obliterated, though. His Silk Cross the right thing for Pat Soul. That's not good. He's dead for 75 seconds. He's a big part of their game plan to defend these top towers. It's not going to be easy. Void Boys, they're looking to actually even split a little bit as Beyond's going to head bottom, try to get this range racks.
Oh, he's coming now. I'm surprised he doesn't stick bottom and kill the racks. Does have his Satanic.
Charging, yeah. He's not canceling this charge. He's going right for Nusham. Now another strike's out of Shibby. Has his BKB. He'll pop it off. Overgrowth's going to go. Meanwhile, the Supernova, they take the tier 3 tower. They kind of left the Spirit Breaker behind to do his own thing. He actually just leaves. He leaves right out of mid. They take the tier 3. They take the bottom range racks, and it's just... I think the bell is tolling for Leviathan right now at this point.
Yeah, the bell rung about 30 minutes ago. Now it's... like, you know, the school bell when, like, you're late, dude. You got to get in the class. Oh, swap and see you, Shibby.
Shibby gets obliterated, gets absolutely destroyed. Beyond gonna pop his BKB. GG's gonna go. There's gonna be the raise as well. That's Dunzo McDunzo for Leviathan. They get obliterated. Nice, very solid game one from Void Boys coming out. Good stuff. Man, that Void Boys absolutely tearing through Leviathan. They won that mid lane pretty hard, and from that point, snowballed out of control.
And they did the one thing that you want to do versus Sniper. Gank him since he has nothing to get away.
And that was maybe the roughest game I've ever seen for Shibby Dota. Not having the best game, but that's all right. They've got a second game to work with here. It's a best-of-3 series. We'll see if they can get back into it here with game number 2. Well, any final thoughts before we head into game number 2, Grant?
Yeah, they need to take a. I think Void Boy's better. Void Boy with Pat Soul is better at the farming game. And I think Leviathan tried to challenge them at that, and they lost because of that. So I think we'll see not 3 like the sniper, whatever they had, troll picks coming out from them.
Well, game number 2 coming up in just a second, guys. Stick around here on Dota 2 Canada Cup again. Make sure you follow us on Twitter. Give us some shout-outs, comments, criticisms, concerns, whatever you have for us on Twitter, at ModDota, at GrantGrant, and at ModPax. We'll be back at game number 2 in just a second. See you soon.